because one of the best ways to be data literate is to make sure that what you're looking at ties to the organizational goal. So at a high level, what are the organizational strategies? What are the right key performance indicators? And then what are the right sets? So you have lagging indicators, which is like the results. So I have a sales revenue target, but then you can't really measure to those. Those are the outcomes. What you want to measure is what's driving me towards there. And those are the leading indicators. So how many sales calls am I making? How many opportunities do I have in the pipeline? How many marketing campaigns do I have running? And so we can visualize that all in dashboard. But to your point, there are many times if you pick the wrong actions and indicators, it has unintended consequences because people aren't thinking systemically. So one of the famous examples, which isn't a business one, but it was called the Cobra effect. Again, it's a non-business one because it helps people understand. There was a Cobra problem in India hundreds of years ago. And so their decision was, let's put a bounty on the Cobras. And every time you bring in a Cobra, we'll give you the equivalent of, I don't know, $10. And rational thought process, right? Let's bring all those back. And fast forward 6 months, the Cobra infestation tripled or quadrupled. And everyone's like, how is that possible? It's because the KPI became a measure that then people were working towards. So they started building Cobra farms and farming Cobras so that they could then wait till their maturity, bring them back into the police station and collect their money. They turned it into a money-making machine, which again is rational and people need money. And it's a logical process, but it highlights if you pick the wrong KPIs, you're going to drive the wrong behavior. So if your support center has a objective compensated or an incentive to how quick do you handle the ticket, do you think they're really going to go the extra mile and help the customer if it takes longer? Or if your transportation company is tracked with how many times they're on time, if there's a reason why a bus or a train or a plane is always late, they're going to cancel the service because then it's not considered late. But it doesn't help the consumer. It doesn't help their business because then people are mad and frustrated. So absolutely, incentives play a huge part in this. And that's where we need to balance it with that systems thinking of, if we fix over here, it's going to impact over here, and let's make it in a balance. And then we don't tend to think systemically, which is another kind of challenge we have.